Hi, this is Glenda, and today I'm making a soap that will be using the fragrance Parisian Classic. This fragrance is supposed to smell like Chanel No. 5. I don't have that. I've never smelled that perfume, so I cannot tell you if it's accurate. However, it smells very perfumey. I can tell that it has floral notes in it. Here I have the oils. And if you want to know what's in these oils, they are at 87 Fahrenheit, 30 Celsius. So if you want to see what these oils are, go to the description box and you will be able to see them, to see a link to the recipe there. This is the sodium hydroxide and water concentration. It's 35 Celsius and 95 Fahrenheit. My guess is that this fragrance, even though it doesn't say so in the description, and even though it has reviews that it behaves well in soap, my guess is that it is going to accelerate with my recipe. I'm going to add the lye solution to the oils. And the reason why I say that I think it's going to misbehave with my recipe is because I'm using water discount. And also, I have a large concentration of solid oils. I am putting this through the strainer because I also added some Tussa silk to the lye solution. So I'm using Tussa silk because the image of Chanel No. 5 for me, it's one of luxury. So I want this bar to feel smooth, silky, and just really soft on the skin. What I have here is some kaolin clay that has been hydrated with some water, and I did this a couple days ago. So I'm going to add it here after it has come to emulsification. In addition to the kaolin clay, of course, I have some pink Hollywood mica. And again, all the measurements will be in the description box. I mix it up to emulsion, and now I'm adding the kaolin clay that was mixed with water and mica in here. I was reading that kaolin clay is the main clay used at making fine bone china or fine ceramics, and that is actually a very strong clay. Of course, I think there's also some bone in it, and that's what it's called that. And it has an effect of translucency in it. So even though you may have, for example, this piece of ceramic, it's heavy, it's strong, it's a little bit thicker. Compared to this mug, it's a lot thinner, and if I put it against the light, I can actually see through it. It has some translucency in it. And we tend to think that because fine bone china is so thin and it's almost see-through, it will break more easily, and that's actually the opposite. A piece of ceramic like this, because it has more porosity, can actually break faster than a piece of fine bone china, even though the other one looks more fragile. So one of my intentions is hopefully to achieve a little bit of an effect of translucency on the soap, so that it goes with the embeds, which are some Rose Quartz embeds made with melt and pour. And there's actually a video on how to make those. I will either publish it before this video or right after, within a few days. So now I'm going to keep blending until I reach trace. hope that when it saponifies, it becomes a lot lighter than this. I wanted it to be a very soft pink. And I don't know if you can tell there or not, but it is not at a light trace. It means that when I do this, you can tell it leaves a trace on it, on the surface of the soap. So I'm going to go ahead and add the fragrance. To exercise precaution, I'm going to mix the fragrance with a whisk. Alright, I believe it's thoroughly dispersed, so I'm going to go ahead and just put this in the mold. And to prevent this from bowing at the center while it sets up, I'm putting these two containers there. Here I have some oils and gold mica, which I want to add on the top. And I can tell that the soap has set up. I removed this and it doesn't expand. So my guess is that this one is going to be ready to unmold tomorrow and cut, given that it's setting up fairly fast. The oil with the mica has puddle on the corners here, and I'm not sure what that's going to do in the soap, if that oil is going to be absorbed by the rest of the soap. I usually don't do gold mica lines, so this will be interesting to see, and I'm excited about it. So I will show you next the unmolding and the cutting.